matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the Old Horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to get us going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where the...
Oh, the pass is picked off.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just trying to get something started here early in the game, trying to take a chance, but it backfires. The defense in great position to come up with that interception.
And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team not going to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Hamilton. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Arizona State offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. So we got the Big Ten versus the Big 12, two conferences that have been reshaped dramatically in recent years, Kurt. Always interesting to have these two leagues collide, so it's an opportunity.
Yeah, in the Big Ten and the Big 12, they don't have a ton of history together, but they do have some history in recent years. Remember, Ohio State and Oklahoma had a home-and-home. Ohio State beat Oklahoma in Norman, and the following year, remember Baker Mayfield planting the Oklahoma flag after they upset Ohio State in 2017, and that propelled them into a playoff berth. So there's no reason why a win like that on either side couldn't do the same.
And the runner brought down after just a short game.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Looking downfield. It's Levitt. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Big play there by the sophomore quarterback.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback fighting this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
1st down. They're going to throw the football. It's a short completion of the big tight end. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And the wideout goes in motion. The offense will take their first time out of the half. Let's talk strategy here.
Timeout, Arizona State.
And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. 1st down, we're going to throw the ball. Swarm with a pass rush, sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget a skill-played defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
With the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Makes the catch downfield. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Now they call a run. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Short pass finds the tight end. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. Breaks into the clear. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Buckeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Send the back in motion. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Takes the toss, testing the right side here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from the 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Drop in back. Looking to throw for the first down. Wide open downfield. Here he goes. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with it.
matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the Old Horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Sun Devils will kick this deep and begin the game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back, it's Sayan. Grab down the middle, it's Smith. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that.
He's in the clear. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. And he drops back in the gun. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like they'll try to make a play with the return. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Let's it fly out of the wideout. What a catch! And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The pass is intercepted.
Well, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He escapes the pocket. Caught near the sticks. It's Jackson. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
On the ground, it's Jackson. He's got the first and still going. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And they're trying to punch it in here. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
Looked to me like this offense tried to catch the defense napping, but give credit to the defense. They blow that run play up, and now we've got a critical decision here on 4th and goal.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. This is going to be a 21-yard chip shot. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. To the air, it's Sayan. On the move now. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. Hands it off from the gun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Handoff to the back. That picks up a 1st down. We'll spot it at the 39.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
The Sun Devils line up on 1st and 10 now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down play coming up. It's a blitz look here from the defense. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Handoff heading left. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter.
Arizona State, 0.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Here comes the 4th down play. Offense in the Wildcat. And the defense on alert. And it's a direct sound. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
They'll run it to the right side.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Back to pass. It's Sand. That's caught. It's Tate. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Completion makes it second and short. Handoff from the shotgun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs, and we're seeing another one right here.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Sayin. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Breaks through the tackle. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So first down from the 12 now.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made, looking for the goal line. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
Try to add the lead now at PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Ball handed off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Throws to the tight end. And the pass is dropped incomplete. With it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Dropping back. It's Levitt. Looking deep downfield to the left. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's going to pull it down and run. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Caught over the middle. It's Tate. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Tack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. It's a draw. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just got 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. High completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Receivers are bunched together. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. And the Sun Devils will have 1st and 10 here. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
The incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 27. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to 3rd down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's 1st and goal.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7.
That makes the score Ohio State 21, Arizona State 7.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. To the air, it's Sayin. Bringing pressure. Takes a hit, but lets it fly. The pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Trying to find some room. It's Donaldson. He's got the 1st down and still motoring. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the 1st half of play. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the 3rd quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. First play of the 2nd half is a handoff.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much in the 1st half play. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
And the defense defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Moves out of the pocket. Throws to the tight end. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Defense showing blitz here. Looking downfield. It's Levitt. The pass rush closing in. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, ASU. Look out, whole different game now.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. He'll hand it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled, but first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They're going to run it here. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up for the first down at the 41.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Play action here on first down. He escapes the pocket. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. And they misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Pulls it in. It's Smith. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Snags the quick throw. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right.
Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense really clicking.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Try to add to the lead now to the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hamilton. And he gets it out to the 28, tackled right there. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. The last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? To throw, it's Levitt. Defense is coming after him. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a first and 10. A direct snap. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw to his receiver. And he's intercepted. Breaks into the open. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Pick six could be a game changer.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on fourth down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. He's running out of time here. He'll be taken down. There is a flag in the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Getting set. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. Look at that uniform. You think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. There's the handoff. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. The Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Went back in the backfield and couldn't get the carry. Well, they're finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down and goal upcoming. Looking to score, they'll win it to the right side. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. offense comes back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive?
That's another sack. What a job by this defense. Even with this sizable lead here early in the fourth quarter, they are not letting up. They don't even see the score. They're still in that attack mode, and I love to see it.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Goes a stiff arm. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking for the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
On the move now. The sure hands. It's Brown. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Levitt. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. You can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up 1st down at the 33.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Leaning on the run game here late. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And here's the handoff. 1st down and more. He's still running. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
A good push up front here. This back, I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. feed the back again. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hamilton. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Finds room at the 30. Excellent catch and run by the sophomore.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
So quickly all the way up to the 36 and it's first down. Looking for a man. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. They'll run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
First down and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Lets it fly to the wideout. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Pressure is coming. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. 2nd down play coming up. The ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee.